On a hot summer day afternoon, a boy named Jeff was walking along the streets. He was craving to reach home as it was really hot. So as he trudged along the road, carrying his school bag, he suddenly caught a glimpse of something. It was a wallet lying on the road. Then he checked there was a lot of money inside, and he thought to himself that he should give this wallet to the police. When he reached to the police station, he handed it over to a policeman. The policeman was really pleased to meet an honest little boy and asked his parents' number phone, just in case. So he gave it and continued on his way back home. After a few days, in Jeff's house, when his father was sitting in the couch, he suddenly received a call from an unknown number. He picked up the call, and it was from the person who lost the wallet. The person said that he got his number from the policeman, and then he explained about the incident and what his son did. The man who called was really grateful to Jeff, and to show how thankful he is, he said that he will send some gifts for Jeff, and ended the call with a thank you. Jeff's father was really happy about what the man said. He went and told Jeff's mother about what happened, and they were really happy and were really proud of their son. The moral of the story is honesty is the best policy. Be honest, for God is a helper of honest people. Know that honest people are on the verge of nobility and honor, while liars are on the verge of collapse and destruction. Thank you.
Hello respective teachers, I'll be representing from Gilead House and the presentation is on true friendship. It is taken from the Bible from 1 Samuel chapter 20 and it is a story about David and Jonathan. David and Jonathan were best friends. It didn't matter to Jonathan that one day David will be king and take the place of his father, King Saul. Jonathan would always do what is best for his friend because he loved David, then he knew that God was with him. King Saul, on the other hand, was so jealous of David and wanted to kill him. David feared for his life. He asked Jonathan, "Why is your father trying to kill me? And what have I done that he is so angry?" Jonathan was surprised by David's question. "How do you know that my father wanted to kill you? He promised me that he was not mad at you anymore and would never hurt you." But David convinced that Saul hated him. So the two of them came up with an idea that they would prove whether or not David was in trouble with King Saul. When they were done discussing, David hid and Jonathan returned home to his father. And so the plan moved forward. David did not show up for an important dinner with the king and his family when everyone expected to see him. If the king asked why David was not coming for dinner, Jonathan was to tell him that he was attending the feast with his own family. The hope was to find out whether Saul would be angry or not. As the dinner went on, the king could not help but notice that David was not sitting in his place at the table. He asked Jonathan, "Where is David? And why is he not here?" Jonathan wasn't finished explaining why the king became very angry. The king was so filled with hatred, he picked up his spear and hurled it in his own son. Jonathan then, without any doubt, that David was in real danger. David, still hiding, waiting for a signal that would tell him whether or not it is safe for him to come out. Jonathan would shoot 3 arrows close to the target if he is safe, and pass the target if he is still in danger. Jonathan shot the arrow far the distance. David knew that the truth now. Saul wanted to murder him. As soon as that he would not be seen by anyone else, David came out hiding, and he fell his face into the ground before Jonathan, filled with love and thankfulness. Both hugged each other and they cried. Then Jonathan's love is truly as his own soul. He knew that God wants David to be the king of Israel. Not only Jonathan protected David with his own life, but he continued to stand by David to the very end. The last recorded word of Jonathan was, "Do not fear, my father, for you are destined to be king, and I will be second to you. Even my father knows this." The moral of the story is that this story shows the friendship between David and Jonathan. This presentation is done by Hyambang, Ash, Puram, Tushan, and Cassandra. Thank you.